So, yes. So we can start today's session. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll quickly go through whatever we have learned, we have discussed so far in this week, week one. Okay? And then we'll move ahead to today's agenda. Okay? Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, whatever we have learned in this week, we can just quickly go through. See here, introduction to HRM. We have learned HR basics, history, human resource planning, and then job analysis, right? So, okay, next slide. So, what is HRM quickly? Any one of you just tell me.
HRM is a systematic of hiring, motivating, maintaining people in an organization.
Hartini ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, is now
Couldn't
audible?
hear. Yeah. Go ahead.
Human resource management. It is a systematic process of hiring, motivating, maintaining a people in an organization.
Correct. Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Next slide. Yes. So, and we have also discussed introduction, nature, objective, and scope. Okay. And we have discussed human resource basics, where we have completed like the brief of recruitment and selection, performance management, learning development, okay, succession planning, HRIs, compensation benefits, and human resource data and analytics as well. Okay, we all like we have covered all these things. Recruitment and selection we discussed, right? So what is recruitment and what is selection?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes, go ahead.
So, recruitment, which is a process of locating, informing, and encouraging potential applicants to apply for open requirements.
Correct. And what is
And
selection?
yes, it is a process of choosing the candidates who are best suited from the pool of interested candidates.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. Great. Amazing. Next slide, please. Okay. Anyone wants to try? What is performance management or anything you remember we have discussed in performance management?
Shall I, ma'am?
Yes, Shwarna ma'am. Go ahead.
Ma'am, it is a type of management tool that helps the managers to manager, monitor, and evaluate the work of the employees. And its short-term and long-term goals are to create an environment where the people can perform their best and showcase their abilities for their highest quality of work. And it manages to make them work more efficiently and effectively.
Absolutely correct. So it's a continuous process. Okay. You can add that word as well. It would be
Okay,
more.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Next slide. So anything you could remember in training and development? Any
Ma'am,
one of you? Yes, Vartini ma'am.
training is the process of enhancing knowledge and skill of an employee required for a particular job.
Okay. Correct. Correct.
Yes,
Anyone
ma'am.
wants to try? Anyone wants to try
Ma'am, it
anything? Yes.
helps to enhance the knowledge, the people's skills, and provides them information and provides them how to do the task, give them the knowledge about the task and the content, and helps them to give the instruction on how to better perform the specific task.
Correct. Correct. Okay. So after joining that organization, whatever skill sets is required, if you are missing on anything, then the organization will give training, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely,
Yes.
ma'am.
Oh, correct. Okay, then yeah, next slide. Succession planning. We have discussed a lot in succession planning, right? So anyone quickly just tell me what is succession planning? Okay, just
Ma'am,
tell me.
passing the roles.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
it's
passing the
not
roles like, ma'am,
not
like
passing
when
the
a
rules.
person, ma'am, like when you are, ma'am, you are just replacing, like there is a
Yes,
person who is
correct word
leaving
is
the company.
yeah,
Yeah,
replacing,
replacement
right?
planning.
So
Yeah.
replacement planning. If someone is going to retire, so whom for that
Like they
position will be
lead.
like choosing. Correct. We will be replacing. Correct. Correct.
Actually, process
Yes.
of
Okay.
recognizing,
So yes,
creating a future.
Vartini. Yes, Vartini, ma'am. Your voice is breaking. Not able to hear
Now
properly.
audible.
Better. Yeah.
So actually, succession planning is the process of recognizing and creating a future leaders.
Correct. Correct. So planning
Yes, ma'am.
to replace, right? For the
Yes, ma'am.
replacement. Yes. Okay. Okay. Next is compensation and benefits. It's more related to. It's more related to
Salary and
salary,
other monetary and
wages,
non-monetary
and
benefits.
non-monetary and monetary. Yes. Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. So yes, human resource information system. Anything on this point? It's a system that maintains and manages and process employee information, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also
Next
human
is
resources
yeah.
related policies, procedures.
Yes. Correct. Correct. Okay. And next is human resource data and analytics. So it's basically the process of collecting and analyzing human resource data, right?
Yes, ma'am. In order
To
to improve
improve
an
an organization's work
organization work
performance
performance.
so that we can do some predictive analysis and all. And for that, we'll be, getting the reason of why the company is lagging in some point. Okay. If some company is facing a lot attrition, then what is the reason we can predict through this data. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything is clear till now? Okay, so history of HRM, we have discussed history of HRM in a very detailed manner. So, okay, so will not, hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so yes, we have discussed history of HRM in a detailed manner. So we'll not go through all this again. Okay. Yes. Oh, so we anything till now, whatever we have discussed, any problem, any doubt you have?
No, ma'am.
Till now,
Everything
no
is
doubt,
clear?
ma'am. Everything's clear, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now we'll just see. We have discussed human resource planning, correct? So here also we have discussed everything. Why we do human resource planning is needed, important, right? Importance and needs, objectives, scope, everything we have discussed. And the steps also we have discussed how human resource plannings are happened in an organization. Okay, and yeah, objectives, everything we have discussed. So job analysis, anyone just quickly tell me what two major important words are included in job analysis?
It's a systematic process of gathering, documenting, and analyzing data about that particular job, ma'am.
Yes, yes, you are telling me the definition. I'm asking
Yes,
two
particular words,
main components of job
job
analysis.
description and job specification.
Absolutely correct. Yes. So Vartini ma'am is rocking today. Great.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
So here it has written, see, quickly just go through. Job analysis is the systematic process of gathering, documenting, and analyzing data about the job. Okay, the two major component is job description and job specification. Okay, and we have discussed steps. what are the steps included in job analysis. Okay, next slide, ma'am. Yeah. So see here you can see that what all included in job descriptions, okay, and what all included in job analysis, like job specification and the job design as well. Here you can see high motivation and productivity, high quality of work, high job satisfaction, low absenteeism and turnover. Okay, these are all related to job design. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
and we
ma'am.
all have discussed job various methods of job design, right? Job rotation, job simplification, job enlargement, enrichment. Okay. So anyone just quickly can tell me what is job rotation?
Ma'am, it's like making people aware about every job. Like, as for example, bank, the manager knows about the work of the clerk also. So, they should have knowledge of every job. So, whenever it's necessary, they should know how to fill that space there.
Yes, so basically it's analyzing that employee skill sets and how much that employee is capable enough of that particular role. Okay,
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
that person is upskilled, so we can shift that person to another job role. Okay,
yeah.
that is
And the
basically job
main purpose
rotation.
also is like they
Mhm.
should know how to do every work. So if they are if they are going at a position, so
Mhm.
they should know that how the lower position also works. So they should have
Yes,
knowledge
that
about
is
that also.
absolutely, that is linked, interlinked, correct. That is
Yeah.
absolutely there. Correct, correct. Okay, so yes, everything is cleared. Methods, all the methods.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, till now, whatever we discussed, any doubt? Anyone? Because we
No,
have
ma'am.
completed week one. Okay. So if you guys are having any question, you can ask. Feel free to ask us. We are here to answer. We are here to clarify your doubts. So, no questions? If not, then we'll quickly go ahead with today's agenda. So, shall we start with next? If you guys are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, yes, okay, before starting, let me just ask uh, case study. Okay, anyone has done case study analysis before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Uh, Shwarna ma'am, can you just tell me how do you analyze? Okay, Kritika ma'am, no worries. We are here. Okay. So
Ma'am,
Shwarna ma'am,
actually,
yes,
I have, yes, ma'am, sorry.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I have actually done case study in my subject like psychology. So in
Okay,
psychology, it's
no
like,
problem. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah,
just can
case
you
study
tell
is
me
like,
how you have analyzed case study?
yeah, yeah. It's like when we have a person or can say patient or any employee, we just go for a background check. Like everything about that person, it's disorders and all. So we can say that case study is all like about backgrounds, what he has done, what he has not, what he is going through, and everything. And I think in case of organizational things, it's about the jobs and skills, assets, and everything. Case study is
Okay.
basically like everything about that person that is relating to the job content.
Okay, maybe it's related to psychology, but here it is slightly different. Okay, let me just tell you. Next slide, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, the case study basically, when you guys will be given one a brief, or maybe it can be two, three long pages case study as well. Okay, you have to read, you have to analyze the case, and you have to identify the problem statement. Okay, am am I like clear? Are you getting?
Ma'am, please
Yes, ma'am.
repeat.
Okay, sure.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
we'll do one case study today. Okay. So before that, we are just understanding how we can go ahead with the case study. So first, whatever will be given, okay, a passage like 2 or 3 pages or whatever the case study length is, we should read that case study carefully, very carefully. Okay. If time permits, 2 to 3 times you read the case study, understand whatever you are like getting from that. Okay, note down those key
Excuse me,
points
ma'am.
and words.
Ma'am,
Yes.
are we writing the case study or analyzing the case study?
Yes, we are analyzing the case study. That's what we should write, right? How can we then remember that case study if we are not writing those points and we are not gathering those points? And then how we will be understanding the answer questions, because there will be questions also. So basically, there are two types of case studies. Okay, one is open-ended, one is closed-ended. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, yeah. So here, see, read like whatever will be given, you have to read that case study. Okay, then you have to write a summary. Okay, you have to write that summary. You can write it as well, introduction as well. Okay, and then you have to understand what is the problem statement, what is the problem is hiding in that case. Okay, now you have to understand that problem very clearly, and you need to give, come up with some assumptions why that has happened, what can be the reason, what could be the best possible reasons for, like for that has happened. Okay, or and like, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
assumptions are basically, you have understood that okay, this is the problem, but what can be the reason for that? You have to analyze that. Okay, you have to identify that problem, like that the reason. Okay, and then what could be the consequences for that reason, you have to analyze that as well, and then you have to come up with that solution for that problem statement what we have, identified. Okay, and if you are coming up with 5 to 6 possible solutions, then you have to filtration, you have to do the filtration, you have to choose the best solution from that. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And after coming up with the best solution, then you need to write the conclusion. Writing a conclusion for a case study is must. Introduction, or you can say summary, and conclusion is must. Without writing an introduction and conclusion, case study never be completed. Okay, even like they will not ask that write the introduction and conclusion, you have to write it. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And whatever questions and whatever answers, like whatever questions they are asking, you need to answer those questions as well. Clear? If there is any question attached. Otherwise, you can conclude. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So, shall we start today one case study?
Sure, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes. So, okay. Next slide, ma'am. Here it is. So, any one of you can quickly read the first para, whatever is written here. Quickly.
Shall I?
Yes. Go ahead, Shwana ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Electronics Industries Limited, Faridabad, is producing electric bulbs, water coolers, air coolers, and refrigerators. Recently, it added a new line of production, like electric motors, both for domestic and agriculture purposes.
Okay. So, what we have understand here, Shwana ma'am? What is your understanding from this para?
Ma'am, there is a company of electronic items, and they are producing these items like water
Mhm.
coolers and refrigerators, and they have added a new line, like they have started new production like electric motors for both domestic and agriculture, so like for household purposes and for agriculture purposes too.
Correct. Okay. So next slide. Sorry, next para. Next two para. Anyone? Vartini ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Could you
It
please read
need
for
okay,
us?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It needed one electric engineer with BTech qualification to look after the new plant producing electric motors.
Okay. And then other one also?
Okay, ma'am. Presently, five electric engineers with the BE qualification are working as assistant engineers in the existing plant.
Okay. So what is your understanding from this two para?
So, it needed one electric engineer for with BTech qualification
Mm-hmm.
to look further for a new plant producing electric motors. And presently, presently there are five electric engineers with BE qualification are working as assistant engineer in that existing plant.
Okay. Correct. Good. Okay. So here the continuation is okay. Anyone? Just read quickly the first para.
Yes, ma'am. The company advertised for the post of the chief engineer electrical for its new plant, and it received 12 applications, out of which five are assistant engineers working in the existing plant. And the company used techniques of preliminary interviews, test, final interview, medical examination, and finally selected Mr. Anil, employed in the existing plant of the company.
Good. So what is your understanding? Just
Yeah, so they
just give me the brief. Yeah.
advertised for the post. They
Mm-hmm.
needed a post. They needed a post for the chief engineer. So there is a vacancy for it. So
Mm-hmm.
they received 12 applications, and out of that, the five are assistant engineers from them, and they are working in the existing plant, so they are already working, and the company used techniques of preliminary interviews. So the process of hiring was interview, test, and the final interview. This was the procedure for hiring and medical examination, and after completing this procedure, they select Mr. Anil, and they he is employed in the existing plant of the company.
Correct. Okay. And the last two para, who will be reading for us?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So, he is the fourth in the seniority list of the assistant engineers in the present plan. The company served the appointment order to Mr. Anil and he joined as chief engineer in the new plant. So, what they are telling is he is the fourth in the seniority list of assistant engineer in the present plant, and the company also served the appointment order to Mr. Anil sir, and he is joined as a chief engineer in the new plant. Last para, but the three assistant engineers in the existing plant moved to the issue to the court of law, contesting that the selection of Mr. Anil is not valid as he does not have seniority among the assistant engineers in the existing plant. What the last para tells is that, but the three assistant engineers in the existing plant moved, moved the issue to the court of law, consisting that the selection of Mr. Anil is not valid. So, as he does not have seniority among the assistant engineer in the existing plant. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, correct. Okay. So good. So whatever you have understood, you got an idea, right?
Yes, ma'am.
About
Something.
the case?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now you can just quickly go through the questions. Ma'am, next slide. Yes, yes.
Yes, so the questions are analyze the problem in the case, And is it necessary to promote only seniors to higher the post in the organization, and reason behind it? Okay, so everyone understood what is the case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there is a company which and there will be a vacancy of one post, and there were already existing employees from which the junior employee got selected for the chief engineer, and that's why the other assistant engineers who are senior of his go have issued the court of law because he is junior and it is they think that it is not valid. Okay, so that is the case.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, so we have read the case carefully, right? So now we have to write the summary like in short para. So whatever we have discussed, that will write. Okay. So the Electronic Industries Limited needed one electrical engineer with the BTech qualification. Okay, to look after the new plant producing electric motors. Okay, so we have to write the in short summary that what we have understood from this case, so that is nothing but summary. So the company has made the advertisement for the post of chief engineer for which it received 12 applications. Out of these 12 applicants, 5 applicants are assistant engineers in the working existing plant. Okay, so they are already working in the same company in different departments. So the company had selected Mr. Anil for the post of chief engineer by not considering the claims of other candidates who are senior to Mr. Anil. Okay, understood? And
Yes, ma'am.
the engineers moved to the court because the company did not consider the seniority as the criteria for promotion. Okay, so that was the summary. So firstly, whenever you are studying any case or doing any case study, firstly you have to write the summary whether they have asked it or not. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So the next step is statement of problem. Yes. So can anyone tell by looking at this case study what is the problem here?
Ma'am, people not accepting the seniority of Mr. Anil as a valid reason for the position.
Yes. Yes, correct. So that was the identification of problem. Here, the case is related with the promotion policy, right? That the junior has been given the promotion by ignoring the senior employees. Okay. So other employees who are senior to Mr. Anil, so they are not agreed with that decision. Okay, for appointing the Mr. Anil. So they think that it is unfair, it is invalid, right? So, do you think it is necessary to solve the problem? Is it a valid problem? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, now, what is the next step? Facts and figures. Here, we don't have as such facts and figures. So, we'll go directly to the assumption. So, yes, can anyone tell why it is happened or what are the reasons behind it? So as they have interviewed Mr. Anil and all the employees, so they have taken preliminary interviews, test, final interview. So they thought Mr. Anil is best suited for that job, right? So it is one of the reason. Yes, can anyone tell me other reasons behind it? Behind selecting Mr. Anil or behind the problem? Yes, are you getting what I'm saying or any doubt, any difficulty? Yes, am I
No,
audible?
ma'am.
Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the assumptions. Yes, can anyone read out this?
Yeah, relations of all other staff members is not good with Mr. Anil,
Okay,
and Mr.
yes,
Anil is too close with top management, so he is recommended by them even if his performance is low.
yes, okay.
So
So
it's
first
like, yeah.
is, yeah. So the relation of all other staff members is not good as the other members are not happy with that decision. So there may be the case where the Mr. Anil's relation with other staff is not good or there may be any conflict between them, right? So that's why they have raised an issue, right? So this was assumption. Okay, so the next is Mr. Anil is too close to with top management, or maybe the one who is taking interview of Mr. Anil or who was there in the top management. Maybe Mr. Anil is close to them, and then that's why Mr. Anil got selected. Okay, so that was the second assumption. So, third one, read out it.
Mr. Anil is performing better than all other employees since last few years, and it is above the required standards.
Yes, right. Yes, can you explain it? Like, elaborate the sentence?
Ma'am, the assumption about Mr. Anil is that he is better than other employees since he has performed all the procedures to get selected, like the interviews, the test, and he's done and passed all the processes. So
Yes.
it's like he's better of all of other employees. So above required standards.
Yeah, so that was one of the assumption. And the next is Mr. Anil is getting rewards and recognition because of his best performance. Okay, so Mr. Anil is maybe doing his work very efficiently, very effectively, and that's why he's getting rewards and recognition in the form of promotion. Okay, right. And that is the next assumption as well. That is, promotion is given only based on merit and not on seniority. Like the promotion is given on the merit, like who is performing effectively, efficiently, and not based on that who is senior and then we'll give him promotion. It's not like that. It's based on merit and not on seniority, like who is senior or not. And then the company does not have promotion fair promotion policy. This is also one of the assumption that company is not having proper promotion policy, like they have not yet decided that they will give promotion on based on merit or based on the seniority or based on the other performances, like the company is not having proper promotion policy. So these are the assumption, and the assumption can be like different. And one thing I want to tell you people, that case study solution is different, like from one person to other person. Like this is the case study that we have calculated, like concluded, and it may be different of yours, then you can write the different assumption. You may be having different thoughts, right? So it is different for each and every person. It's not same for all. Okay, everyone is having different thinking and different point of view. Right. So this was some assumptions that are written here. Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Any
ma'am.
other assumptions you want to add? Like this may be the case. That's why Mr. Anil got selected, and the seniors are feeling that it is invalid. Yes. Yes. Any other assumption? Any other reason? Whatever came into mind, be free to ask, free to tell. Yes, speak up.
Yes, guys, speak up. See, case study na,
It is
there,
more like discussion.
yes, and there is no wrong answer. Everybody has different perspective. Okay, so you guys can come up with different answers also, different assumptions also. That is completely acceptable and which is fine. Okay.
Ma'am, it could be like other employees are lacking skill for that position.
Yes, very good. Yes, exactly. That one of the assumption that other employees maybe is not up to the mark or up to the they may not having the skill that is having by Mr. Anil. Right. Yes, anyone else? Whatever it may be, yeah, you can just share whatever is coming into your mind. Yes, you have understood the case, right?
Ma'am, that Mr. Hani could perform very well since other employees could not having that skill at all. So
Yes,
he gets selected in the.
yes. And there may be the reason, there may be the conflict between Mr. Anil and other staff, and that's why if the although the Mr. Anil is perfect and he's good at skill and he got selected, and maybe there is conflict, and that's why the other people, the other assistant engineers are not happy with the decision, right? This is one of the assumption.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm just going to say something, a little fishy. It's like I have something dark reason also behind that assumptions. Can I?
Yeah, you can share.
Ma'am, it could be like that Mr. Anil has made a deal with that company for something, any deal that has made the company to offer that position.
Yes, it may be the case. He has maybe offered some bribe or something to the top management.
Yeah, or
Yes,
could be anything like a blackmail deal or a good deal or
yes,
anything
it
could be
can be
happening.
the case. Yes, it
Yeah.
can be the case. Yeah. So there may be several assumptions. The way we think, then we'll get the different assumptions, right? Okay, understood the point assumption, like how to write it.
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we'll go to the next point, that is consequences of problem. So now we have discussed the problem, why it happened, and now we'll discuss the consequence. What is the result of that situation? Okay. So first is seniority based promotion will lead to have demotivation among young, more competent employees. So if we select like only we are giving promotion to the senior people, then it might demotivate the young people, right? So the young people are working and working very hard, very effectively, efficiently, and still they are not getting promotion, but the senior people are getting promotion. Okay, or vice versa, if young people is working, okay, but the senior is giving his whole life to the company and still not getting promotion, so it will, this policy will demotivate the employees, right? Got the point? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So yes, next read out some yes from you. Second point.
Ma'am, young and competent employees will dissatisfied with the working environment and it may lead to have greater turnover.
Okay, so if the young people feel like they are not selected for the promotion, or like, so they may feel that they might change the company. Okay, so turnover here is nothing but they may leave the company because they are dissatisfied with the working environment as they have not selected, and they will feel demotivated, dissatisfied. Okay, so this will be one of the consequence of that problem. And then next problem, sorry, next consequence. Yes, read out.
Merit Merit-based promotion will lead to have frustration among senior employees as they think promotion is influenced by personal relations, biases, and union pressures.
Yes. Can you explain this point? Yes,
It's
Mary.
like, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, merit-based promotion will lead to have some frustrations among senior employees. So they think the promotion just influenced by like personal relations and union pressures like that and all, I think.
Yes. So merit-based promotion is nothing but if you're doing this work efficiently, then you'll got selected for the promotion. Okay. As the senior employees, as we have seen, like in the IT companies and all, the senior employees like who are above 50, 50 or something age, they are not that much up to the point with the technology, right? They are not correlating with the technology, but the young talent is getting promotion based on their knowledge about the technology. Okay, so the senior employees might feel frustrated at that moment that we are working in the company since 25, 20 years and still not getting promotion, but this the young person, young people coming 1 to 3 year and they are getting promotion, they may feel like it. And the promotion is, and they may think that the promotion is like a personal relation, so he's cousin of boss and that's why he's getting promotion. They may think that like that, and there may be biases that he's very keen to listen me and he's like very like chamcha of boss, and that's why he's getting promotion. So the senior people may think like this if the merit based promotion is there and only to the young people. Okay, so that was the another consequence. So the next one is they may feel insecure about the job and they may quit the organization, right? If they are not getting promotion, if they feel demotivated, dissatisfied, then of course they will quit the organization, right? And they will find another opportunities, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So any other consequence of problem that you want to share?
Ma'am, as a consequence, merit-based promotion point, when the young employees will start to feel frustrated and like this, that promotion is only influenced by these terms. So they will not be motivated for the work they are doing, and they will not choose to do hard work because they are
Yes.
just thinking that if there is no use of their hard work, so why to do that? So they will not
Yes.
put their 100% in it.
Yes. Very good. So that may be the point. Yes. Anyone else want to share? So it will also affect the productivity of work in the organization, right? As the employee is demotivated, so it will affect the productivity, the performance of the employee, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Any other consequences you want to share? Any problem?
Ma'am, if the company is not promoting the young employees, then they will not also, maybe the company will not be able to access the young minds,
Yes.
ideas.
Yes. There may be like less innovation in or less
Yeah,
creativity. Yes,
yes,
very
yes.
good. Maybe one of the consequences. Okay. Yes. Anyone else want to share? Yes. Or shall we go ahead? Yes. Any doubt in these 4 points? We have seen summary, statement of problem, and then assumption, and then consequences. That is what will happen. So now we are going to see the solution. I want the solution from you first. इसका solution क्या हो सकता है? Like what are the possible solutions? What we can do? Anything?
Ma'am, they should not be biased.
Sorry?
Ma'am, the company should not be biased.
Yes, company should not be biased. They should do the proper promotion policy. They should use the proper promotion policy. Yes. Any other?
Ma'am, they should choose the proper procedure, or they should change the policies and make people aware that yes, they can hire people with better knowledge skills.
Yes, exactly. That may be one of the solution. Yes. Any other solution?
Ma'am, the company should treat all the employees equally.
Equally, exactly. Very good. So there should not be any discrimination among the employees. Employees should not feel demotivated and dissatisfied in the company. They are asset of your company, right? Human resources asset of company, all the people. So they should not feel demotivated by such things. The company must look into that. So anyone else want to share any solution? Yes.
Ma'am, I just want to add one thing. Like Vartini ma'am said that all the employees should be treated equally. So
Yes.
when the time will come for the promotion purpose, then you will have to choose one employee. So it could be, improvised that all the employees should be given equal opportunities to
Yes.
perform their part, and then
Yes.
they should select for the promotion purpose.
Yes, exactly. Very good. That is one of the important part you said. So these are the alternative solutions for the problem. Yes, can anyone read out these solutions one by one and explain each if you want to share, like add points?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes, yes, please.
Have communication with all the employees and motivation has to be given to the employees to perform well.
Yes, right. So the top management must communicate with all the employees equally, and they should motivate the employees to do their work and perform well, so that there will not be demotivation or any employee leaving situation, right? So
Yes.
communication must be there between employer and all the employees. So the next point, yes,
Ma'am,
Detail.
yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
ma'am.
go ahead, ma'am.
No problem. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Detailed records of service, performance, etc., and should be maintained for all employees to avoid charges of favoritism.
Okay, what do you understand by this?
Ma'am, that there should be a record of the employee's services and performance, and it should be maintained like their mark sheet, and it will
Yes,
helps to avoid the favoritism. Like they will get the proof that yes, they are not promoted on the basis of favoritism, and here it's your rank and mark sheet. So it will help them to convey the message.
yes, yes, right. So detailed records of their services, performance, what task they have performed, and if they have given the very effective presentations and all. So the company must keep the all detailed records about the employees, so that if someone came and why you have selected that person, then you can show to them that this person have performed well in the company, and his services, his performance. So it should avoid the charges of favoritism. So you can show the people, like if anyone is complaining that why you have selected that person, then you can show why you have selected that person. Okay. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Next, can anyone read out next point? Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please read out the sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Listen to the other employees and negotiate with them or convince them about correct decision taken by the management.
Yes. So, can you elaborate it in your words?
Yes, ma'am. So the other solution can be like we should, communicate with other employees and negotiate with them, and we should convince them that yes, this decision can be taken by the management. Like there could be the options that management has to take. So it's like the healthy communication should take place between the employees.
Yes. So, they must convince other employees that why you have taken that decision. So, the all the employees must be aware that why you have taken that decision, right? So, the next is establish a fair promotion policy. Like as we have discussed, there must be a proper promotion policy, that on which basis you are giving promotion, like on both seniority and merit, or only seniority merit, like on performance, like on the basis of what you are giving the promotion, right? So that must be shared to all the employees, that must be established. And as one of you said, that everyone should get equal opportunity for having promotion. Yes. Any doubt until this point?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. So now we can analyze, as the question was there, right? Like analyze the problem in the case. So first you have to describe all these points and the best solution, and then you have to analyze the case. So shall we continue or stop, because it is 7:58? If you guys are ready, then we can continue, or else we can talk to Monday.
Yes, if you guys say, okay, if you are feeling burdened, then we can stop here, okay? Otherwise, we can proceed.
No, ma'am. We can finish it, ma'am. We can continue.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
everybody is okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll finish it and then
Finish it
we'll wrap
tomorrow.
up for the today. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so analysis. So before decide anything, first it is necessary to know the promotion policy. So the employees must know the promotion policies, like on the basis of seniority they are giving promotion, on or on the basis of merit, or on the both. So each method has its own pros and cons, right? Each method has its disadvantages and advantages. So one must decide before deciding anything. Okay, so first it is important to know the promotion policies. So if we have only seniority basis, then it has some demerits, like young employees may feel demotivated and it may lead to the turnover, right? And if the employees is giving promotion on the basis of merits, on the basis of his performance, so it will affect, like it will give the message to other employees, like there may be biases, favoritism, discrimination, okay, and it creates frustration among the senior employees, right? So this was the analysis of case that we have written on the basis of case study, right? Yes. Any
Yes,
doubt?
ma'am.
Analysis. You can add your own points as well here. Anyone want to add anything? Yes. Anything else that you have analyzed from this case? So one can add that the company should have like motivational programs as well, and they should like the other employees should not feel demotivated and dissatisfied on the basis of like a promotion and all such things, right? It one can be one of the analysis. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. So you can like find the best solution among that. That one of it is establish a fair promotion policy that is on the basis of both seniority and merit. It should be on the both, right? So that we can remove whatever the disadvantages of these 2 points. Then it can be removed by using both the policies, right? And hence everyone will get equal opportunity and they will be motivated and work efficiently. And the management should communicate with the employees and explain them about the promotion policy, and they should discuss with the employees that why they have selected that employee, right? This can be the best solution, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. That
ma'am.
one.
Yes. So the other question was asked is it necessary to promote only seniors to higher post in the organization, and why not? Right. So can anyone tell me answer of it? Is it necessary to promote only seniors?
No, ma'am.
Okay, everyone should
No.
get equal opportunity, right? Young people, senior people, all the people, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is not necessary to promote only seniors to the higher post, right? Because in seniority based promotion, so the length of service of employees, like how many years the experience that employee have in the same organization is taken into organization, right? Like if you are in the company for 10 years, then you have considered as a senior in that company. But if you have experience of 10 years in other company and you have joined the other company like in 1 year, so you are not considered as a senior in that company, right? So it is welcomed by employees as well as unions because there is no scope of favoritism, discrimination and subjective judgment. So, however, such promotion, if we are promoting only seniors, so such promotion demotivates the young and more competent employees. So, the capable employees may feel that it is unfair, right? So, this method is not appropriate as per my opinion, and one can implement seniority as well as merit-based promotion so that we can remove the demerits of seniority basis also and merit basis also, and hence everyone will get equal opportunity and they will be motivated to work efficiently. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, anyone want to add anything into it? Like this is the way we solve the case, right? Like first read the case carefully, then read out the questions and then write down the summary that what you have understood by the case, then write down the problem that you feel. The problem may be different for the different persons, okay? Like I may feel different problem and Adrija ma'am may feel different problem, right? So it is based on your thinking and your opinion. Okay, so the next is assumption. Assumptions are also can be like different, and the consequences of problem, that what will happen, and then analyze the problem and then find the solutions and find best among all the alternative solutions, right? And then whatever the question asked in the case study, then you can solve it, right? Understood the case study? Any problem, any difficulty in solving case study?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Understood? Okay, so I'll stop recording so that you can ask if you